Oh, this is my jam.
Waiting for Nene. That's great patience from New York. Taking this high ground rotation we've seen so many teams do. The question is, has Florida prepared a counter strategy? Or are they just going to let New York take the high ground?
Well, they're going to contest the high ground. That much is for sure. Moving on immediately. Cloud8 though to the back. JJoNak making things really testy here for the Mayhem. They end up having to back out. They don't want to fight that. Libero catches Yaki. An icicle to the head off on the side. And New York picking up where they left off map 1. Keeping Mono alive in really tough danger. And now still a full 6 as they move in.
Great Maywall from Libero starts things off, isolating Karayan. He gets the nano boost though.
Finds some danger. Nano or no. Shatter from Mono on the side. JJoNak already down, but the Shatter has led the way. Nene off on the cleanup, and New York another fight win in their column.
JJoNak does fall, but more important overall, Yaki does pick off Nene. JJoNak trades on the BQB, but I should expect still a cap coming in here for Florida.
I think New York's going to try and contest this. They just got BQB off a hero play from JJoNak. Now they move on in. They have the Blizzard. The Blizzard's eaten! Gargoyle smothers it in the fray, but it still might not be enough. New York moving forward. Respawn just about in. Yaki already out of the fight. Here comes Mono. A Shatter coming up once more. Could this be the finisher? Waiting. They want to crack the shield. Mono's feeling it. Drops the Shatter. Does not quite get what he wants. Instead, the Mayhem, they shrug it off.
It's huge from Karayan. Gets way more with the Shatter and the sound barrier coming out. This should be enough to secure that point be captured.
Bomb to the back. The Mayhem still fighting. New York still delaying in a fight where New York will simply not fall. The Mayhem just wonder how much more do they have to do. BQB now in the Tracer, poking at the back. New York Respawn's about to be back in here. Taking Yaki's down.
JJoNak is such a hero in this fight. He's been healing so much. Another Shatter from Karayan though puts 3 on the ground. Surely this is enough.
Karayan is going, please, let's take the point, guys. Just one last point. Libero completely immortal, and here comes Mono. The Shatter locked right. Oh, he's taken for a ride, taken out by the Deadeye. Great coordination from the Mayhem. They're still not done. You got Karayan, Nano. They're moving on forward. BQB in the back, and the Mayhem, they're still fighting tooth and nail.
With the overtime spawns here, this should secure that final point. There's really not much New York can do. The Maywall comes in. Yaki also does have that Blizzard in case anybody does somehow miraculously get on the card and start fighting.
The Blizzard is dropped. Libero is down, and the Mayhem against the odds. They get to fight.
Risk there, so JJoNak going to be the one with the nano boost advantage despite going down first that last fight.
Minute 40 left. Florida doing a decent job burning time. Gargoyle gonna be like, get back, not sure, but meanwhile on the other side, Nene and Animo into the library. Florida just taken on out. They did not have the time to reset. It's gonna be New York taking Kings Row, going up 2-0 here in the series.
That's got.
And New York a little bit wounded, but they've almost gotten this.
Still though, Chris, this is where he's going to get a ton of value on this Brigida, keeping everyone up, everyone healthy so far on the Mayhem, but going on Jim, slept by JJoNak. That's going to cut their heals in half.
Nene's out of it. Mono's been super low. Now he's not going to heal anymore. The Bionade doing its work. Gangnam Jin setting it up. BQB knocking it down, and the Hanzo swap looking pretty good so far for the offense in the situation.
We see New York moving up mid, but Hotba on the flank wants to try and trade this Diva out aggressively. Mono caught alone against the nano boost of Karayan. He's trying to retreat as quickly as possible. What a great Maywall from Libero though, cuts off the support from the backline.
Completely split. New York able to finish up there. And now we'll see if they can do a little bit more. They take down BQB, and now Florida respawn advantage. No, they gotta get back out. But New York looking to fall through. They drop the Bionade. BQB is down. Yaki and Karayan able to stay alive. They use the Blizzard to give a little bit more space. Deadeye out. Nene gets Yaki. Florida Mayhem gonna have to invest soon. Karayan off of the nano. New York respecting that. Not really wanting to get a little bit close, but Nene doesn't have to get close. Gets Chris from afar.
New York, they're playing this so careful, so slow, and Mono, again, back to the fight. So New York gonna have a 6-on-4 advantage here. Unless Nene gets out, they need to shut this guy down. He's so dangerous on the McCree.
Karayan panic shattered, got no one on the other side, and now New York, they've got it through most of the board ultimates. If they can survive the self-destruct, they're gonna be good. The Blizzard is down, and New York looking to have full control. How meticulous was this from New York so far?
Just really impressive stuff. Perfect boop as well, and Nene with all the cleanup frags. New York caps with 2 minutes.
Florida, they've gone through the left-hand side. Moving in, BQB opening with the Deadeye. New York giving it plenty of room. They know they have time. And now they're gonna commit. New York back the other way. Both Ryans still holding on to Shatter. BQB looking for it in New York. Forced off the point a little bit. Now they move in. The Shatter into the ice wall. Gets Precious Little, and here comes New York.
Oh, Gargoyle turns it around potentially.
What?
New York still fighting, still trying to stay alive. Just Hotba and Animo, but those are the perfect characters to delay this point. New York.
Meanwhile, trying to secure it off. They need one more tick. Yaki gets down Hotba. Nayam still in a good spot, but here comes Nene. Takes down Karayan on the other side. Nene now, working on the outskirts. Florida essentially down 1.5. Gargoyle working. Nene out, but Libero back into the fray, Jake. This might be enough.
It's so close for Florida, but maybe just not enough here. New York starting to hold strong, stabilizing with this spawn advantage. That could be enough. That big double kill from Libero, keeping them in this defense, and it should be all over. That's New York Excelsior taking the series 3-0. Clinical plays, Nene and Libero back in the lineup, and just looking so strong, so dominant.
Even when things went tough, when Gargoyle gets the miracle bomb towards the end, New York, they just delay.
Extra healing on the control point itself. Agility's looking for burst kills, or essentially just picks, as we call them. The insta blow up is going to get you that first cap. If you can make it happen, he'll go through the shields.
They do not have a May here on their side, but maybe it's not going to matter because Logic tries the first kill. Maybe they're going to be taken down. They only managed to find Nevix in exchange. An absolute slaughter in the hands of the Toronto Defiant. A couple kills going to be turned around here, but Airster will fall in the end. Masa taken down as the last. So first pickup on the going to be coming out, trying to build up some energy as the Blizzard does come down on top of the point. Baby Bay trying to find a shot there on the Logics. Can't finish him off before Dogman falls. Sound barrier will come through. Supercharger laid in as well for good measure. The flip is finally there for the Atlanta Reign, 10% on the board, but Toronto Defiant still playing close, still looking to take this, but with Agility's falling, might have to rethink it, might just have to let this go for a while. And yeah, Baby Bay gets himself a quadra kill.
Very impressive stuff to clean it up. Nevix holds the grab. They forced it. There's the Kareev stagger.
Okay.
Pull the point. They've got that extra poke from McCree and high ground control. He's at 0 right now.
Logic's already got it. Popo gets 4 with a fire strike. The hold set up there from Gator, and they just wipe the floor with him. Team kill comes through. What is going on? Atlanta Reign
I think
just turn to this rounder.
We're going to take a look at this again.
Its head.
Look at this.
The barrier dropped in. They still have the rally. They still have the Matrix with the Blizzard, so plenty of tools. Toronto Defiant just got to try to survive. The sound barrier now going to be taken out of the fight. Kelly's eliminated before he can use it. Baby Bay gets the headshot, then onto Surefour as well, getting the double taps. He's looking for another one, and he will find it. 13 seconds remaining. Dogman hovering up above, is going to be trying to keep his teammate alive. A wall's going to be used. Baby Bay sitting on top, drops another turret. Going to be overloading now. These pot shots, lobbing them into the corner, getting a couple connections, trying to build up for that lava. He's getting closer and closer now at 60% of Surefour will be taken down by Airster. Baby Bay, it's another one. He's got the hammer out, Baby Bay. He's on the hunt. Let him have it. Doesn't quite get the killing blow, but he will get Nevix in the end.
He gets one. Nicely done by Atlanta Reign.
Him up, but the barrier is placed in time to keep him protected. Does manage to come unfrozen as Popo continues to swing away. 7%, they're looking for the shots to finish off the Reinhardt. Too much healing coming out from the side of the Reign. Another triple kill now for Popo. Absolutely wonderful fire strike coordination coming out between he and Gator.
It's insane.
Another multi-kill, and now they are on the point. They are getting this cap.
Great synergy there between the tank line. And I gotta say,
coming out another immortality field here from Dogman, manages to elongate the lives of the Atlanta Reign members. They continue to tick up slowly and steadily here on the point. Helix drops the beat, match now by Masa. Baby Bay, the Deadeye, trying to find the pick. Can't quite find him, but has the flashbang ready to go. Bans the hammer straight into Agility's chest. Gets the headshot onto the Baby Diva. The first tick is getting ready to come through for the Atlanta Reign. They still have near 3 minutes in the time bank. Someone gonna have to step onto this point, but they cannot make it there in time. Atlanta Reign will be able to take it.
and perhaps our most one-sided series of the 2020 season. Atlanta Reign make a phenomenal start to their season. Great prep.
Not overusing ultimates as you have to hold this point. You can't give London their flip.
Deadeye opened up here for Glister. Glister looking for anything. Raucus gonna use the nano onto it. Ooh, Raucus taken out. Glister got directly in there. Glister's not done yet. Finds Links on the side, and it's just Glister working on the outskirts. The Outlaws trying to bring it back. Ooh, drops the shatter, put one on the ground, but it's all Glister. No one is dealing with him right now, Jay.
He's just cleaning up, starting with the back line, now moving through, chopping up those 10.
This is like London just about ready to take map one.
Rockus commits the nano. They have to keep Meko alive, but Glister shuts down Rockus, so Meko, no heals left. He's gonna have to try to regroup. Linkster, though, does find Glister. That could be an opening. He needs more than that, though.
That's the first step. Muma comes back in, gets Sanguinar, the Outlaws. This is exactly what they needed. Moving back in, hydration, emergency Doomfist, but it might not be an emergency. Oh, but it Linkster with another two, and the Outlaws rally!
Linkster, the Dingster, is back in force. Does commit his Inversight, though. That's gonna
Be back in soon. The Shatter is ready. Shatter coming in on the other side for J-Mac, puts Muma to the ground. Jexay out. And London pressure still coming in. Linkster, though, he swapped to the Widow. He swapped to the Widow. He's got Sanguinar on the other side. He's going to need more than that, though, Jake.
definitely needs to find some pickoffs here, but they could be coming. There's Shui.
And that's Linkster! Another two! And this is what Houston needs right now.
That's exactly time for the Outlaws. They're moving it down this crucial slope. London electing to try and hold this corner. I wonder if we'll see another high ground rotation come in now that J-Mac is committed to the low ground.
London moving forward. Oh, J-Mac! 4 down to the ground. Saw the opportunity.
London looks like they're going to go back in with a quick self-destruct.
Well, London was just trying to get out, and they took advantage of the opportunity. The self-destruct head back doesn't work, but J-Mac again finds Jexay. And now Nano looking for movement. There's very little movement to it. It goes in, but Nemo, Blase to the back, gets two. It's Blase keeping the Outlaws in the game.
Perfect plays from Blase using Doomfist to perfection, and that's going to enable Outlaws to secure this hold. It looks so good.
Are you gonna go in now? Is it time for speed? He does, drops EMP, hits 4, and the Outlaws, they're moving straight on in. There's no chill in this offense. Blase finish off Bernard, and here come the Outlaws, directly onto the point. No one down yet, Muma. Shatter Shui on the other side. This is insane.
Blase gets the pickup. The EMP was absolutely perfect.
The Geet! Meko devours the Blizzard just for good measure. The Outlaws are here.
The crowd is feeling it, and so are the Outlaws. Absolutely all green in this kill feed, and that's what the fans want to see. It's Blaz quickly as he can on the Diva, but this should trigger the Outlaws to potentially back up and wait for their ally to come. Ooh, Glister, dangerously close. Both Widows have the Inversight available.
Well, there's no secrets here from either team. Everyone, they see everything. And right now, Linkster's just seeing a Widow in hot retreats, not really worrying about Glister on the other side. Glister likely doing much of the same, but Linkster finds Shui. Muma though down. Outlaws gonna have to compensate, and ooh, J-Mac immediately dropping the Shatter. But Fire Strike mitigated, hydration still totally fine, so the Shatter not ultra impactful in the end. The Outlaws though are being a little bit sluggish moving in here, Jake.
Pushing forward without a Reinhardt could be a recipe for disaster up against Glister, so Muma's back. This should signal the moment to get aggressive. Shui as well is returning to the fight very soon.
Muma's just walking forward directly into the sleep after the Nano, and this time no one's waking him up. The bomb to the back, the Blizzard from hydration. London just kind of playing around it, but J-Mac got caught by Linkster. The Outlaws finding a way through even without Muma.
Jexa protecting his ally support in the back line from the aggression of Bernard. This should allow Outlaws to cap this first point with ease. Glister, the only DPS left alive in the flank, does pick up Linkster, but too little too late. Jexa diving in.
Little bit of Lucio aggression coming on in there. That's always one of the more embarrassing things.
Will charge up a new Shatter, but huge Inversight lead for Linkster that's going to give him a big edge. Might be exactly what they need to attempt a retake.
Well, they're going to attempt to go for this now, but it's real dangerous. Bernard's bomb is going to have great opportunity. Both Ryans charge into each other, but Muma pays the price out of the fight immediately. The Spitfire, they're going to drop the Blizzard. I think they want to save ults here if possible. They're going to be able to do just that. The Blizzard, more than enough.
Does cost them the Blizzard, though. That is a key ultimate, and they're securing this capture point, but with only 2 minutes.
The Nano. You don't have easy mode at that point. Do it the old school way.
It is possible, but I'd be surprised. He's going to go in for it, very aggressive.
Well, he's going for it. It's going to work. Ends up with one. Slices on over. Shui says, I don't need no Nano. Does the work. And the Outlaws now in a tougher spot.
Linkster, though, does find that crucial last-second pickoff. Gonna mean Bernard is not available to be in this fight, but Linkster's gonna get caught out even later than that, and Shui escaping with his dash reset. Muma, though, he has to just hold shield on card, buy time for his teammates to get back out. Linkster has the Inversight. He's gonna need to find more than that, though.
Let's see if Linkster can get a pick off this game. Oh, he does! Takes down Glister! The Outlaws needed that one, but Muma is down. Linkster gets another! Linkster, the hero the Outlaws need! They just gotta make sure to stay on the point. Linkster with 3! Does he have 4? Looking for the Ana! Rockus on the assist! And this is the Outlaws. We're in overtime, and we might be going to map 5. This is down as Muma, who is playing Hungry Hamsters. A little bit hungry for Glister in the back. Not a bad trade. The Outlaws with more progress on the point as Blase waiting. The next opportunity again, too low, and ooh, can't quite get to the health pack.
But Jexa and Muma starting to find the pickoff. Both supports falling for London, so no sustain left for this tanky comp. Now Muma able to just dance around them, put the pressure on. This should be first control for Houston with another huge spree by Jexa.
The Outlaws maintaining control, gonna get the first cap. And so far, not having to use the last fight, but okay, he's in danger. Jexa chasing him down as Brigida. Shui just barely able to get out. And now is the time for the EMP. Up, over, hits for, and Muma immediately erased from the fight. And Glister gonna finish the rest off. But for the Outlaws, Jake, they still have time.
Definitely a retake will
delay. You still have Shui in the air. You still have a threat. But the Outlaws, they have more on the ground. And the Spitfire, right now, they're deciding to go back in. And Muma falls. Shui was able to find him. And Shui fights a little bit more than that, takes down Blase, and Shui can't be stopped. It's 3 for Shui.
Oh no, this is starting to look really grim for the Houston Outlaws. They've given up so much control, not able to get the flip during that fight.
EMAC, the Spitfire holding on, but the Spitfire also have some room to play with. They don't have to invest everything into this fight. It's 9-0.
Oh.
Post bomb sticks, Jexa is down. Glister making an impact right back into the fight. Shui's back in, the barrage, the finisher over the top. Outlaws, you came so far, but it wasn't quite enough. The Spitfire take the series 3-2.
Wow, the Houston Outlaws put on an absolute show there, almost making that reverse sweep happen, but it's London in the clutch. Shui's Farah coming in so clean there, and it's so effective.